gosu.com.
Welcome to IndieBinge, presented by gosu.com, the show where we sift through the world of indie gaming with the hope of finding a few diamonds in the rough. I love tower defense games. There's something cathartic about constructing a machine and watching it work, particularly when it working consists of smashing wave after wave of enemies with relentless ease. I also love classic RPGs. Constructing pixelated characters to battle with optimal efficiency through a fantastical storyline is a pastime any nostalgic gamer can get behind. Developed by the 4-man team at Level Up Labs, Defender's Quest: Valley of the Forgotten strives to combine these two genres. Instead of battles, you play various tower defense maps. Instead of towers, you place party members, each of whom has their own equipment and class-specific abilities. Between battles, the story unfolds. The battles in Defender's Quest occur on gridded maps with static pathways. This means no maze construction. Your main character, Azra, represents the end goal of the various enemies that are sent throughout the map. If enough enemies reach her, you'll lose the battle. While Azra isn't a tower herself, she has various attributes that increase over time, including her total HP and PSI. PSI functions like any typical magic stat, allowing her to summon party members to the field, boost their efficiency, and cast a few spells of her own. This mechanic might seem similar to those of you who've played the Heroes in Might and Magic series. You replenish your PSI during battles by defeating the various foes sent your way. Party members consist of one of 6 classes. Each class has one main character central to the game's storyline, like Slack here. However, you can recruit and customize additional party members at various towns on the map using scrap, the game's currency. Initially, only the Berserker class is available, but you'll unlock more as the game unfolds. Once you've placed a party member in battle, you can boost their abilities up to 5 times during the action. Boosting increases their stats and enables various abilities you've unlocked in their individual skill trees, like Double Strike or Flurry. The increasing PSI cost for each boost encourages you to choose strategically between summoning fewer, more powerful party members, or spreading out your PSI more evenly among a larger force. Battle speed can be manipulated or paused at any time, allowing you to think extensively about your next move. Personally, I found playing at 4 times normal speed a dynamic and entertaining challenge. Each battle also has 4 difficulty settings, each with its own set of rewards. This increases replayability considerably. Between battles, you can customize your party members by purchasing various pieces of equipment and assigning skill points accumulated by leveling up. Each class has its own skill tree with various active skills and passive bonuses. Defender's Quest has a solid storyline complete with amusing dialogue and cutscenes made up of basic illustrations. While the artwork isn't anything you'll find in a AAA title, it meets 2 very important pieces of criteria. It's distinct, and it's consistent. Even if you aren't the greatest artist on the block, if you can produce a world that's consistent, you can create an immersive experience. Throw in some distinctiveness, and your work will develop the character necessary for an enjoyable game. Defender's Quest's art might not wow you, but it gets the job done. Graphically, the battles have a very intentional 16-bit aesthetic. The pixel art is charming, and the various attacks, skills, and abilities remain distinct enough that it's easy to tell what's happening even in the most chaotic circumstances, an important feature for any tower defense game. The game purports to be written by an actual English major, and it shows. While some of the more dramatic elements of the storyline come off a little rushed, there's enough wit behind the dialogue to place it above RPGs of similar size and scale. Defender's Quest's biggest shortcoming is the lack of complexity in character construction. The skill trees are a little too easy to optimize, and plenty of the abilities have diminishing returns. Some skills, for instance, provide a massive bonus on the first point, like say, a 50% bash chance. These skills provide a considerably smaller bonus with additional development, like 3% for each added point. With most classes, I found that creating several hybrids with points spread around evenly proved more effective than my attempts at specialization, even in the higher difficulties of the late game. Still, this criticism is small potatoes when you consider just how solid the underlying formula is. If all I want is a bigger, more extensive version of what's been presented to me, then I obviously like what's been presented to me. For TD or RPG fans, Defender's Quest is a must. You can expect at least 20 hours of worthwhile entertainment. At just $15 on Steam, That's a steal. Go get it. Want more Indie Binge? Click on subscribe.